Daniel Defense is known around the world for its premier barrels. We make the best AR-15 barrels in the world, so we basically started with a cold hammer forged barrel and a custom action to see, are we good enough to be in the bolt gun world? Turns out we are. First thing you'll notice is that the contour of the outside of the barrel, when you look at it, it has like a dragon scale or a snake skin to it. That's actually our hammer forging process. So the normal hammer forging process would be to hammer forge the ID, and then you turn the outside to profile to get the weight or the shape that you want. We actually change our preform that when it goes into the forge, we actually hammer out that heavy palma, is what we call it. We hammer out that contour right from the forge, so we only turn the threads on the end and then the threads for the extension. The cold hammer forging process actually increases your yield strength about 10 to 15%. So that increased yield strength makes sure that you don't burn out your barrels quicker than you want to. We did a bunch of studies, basically starting with a bull barrel, going all the way down to a light contour, and finding what shot the best versus what was easy to carry. That heavy barrel, yeah, it shoots great. It's not something you want to carry around all day. So basically what we did was started trimming weight off that barrel over and over until we got a curve of our accuracy curve and then our weight curve. And we found that perfect tangent in between was what we call a H-Palma. It's a little bit modified, but you get 95% accuracy of that bull barrel with only 64% of the weight. So it's really the best of both worlds. This produces an extremely accurate barrel. The barrels will come in 20-inch or 24-inch, depending on the caliber that you've got right now. We wanted to make sure that you had enough twist to stabilize those heavier grain bullets. We understand that this is a precision rifle and that you're going to be trying to probably reach out and touch something. In order to do that, you need to have a higher ballistic coefficient round, therefore heavier grains. Therefore, you need a more twist rate to do it. So we'll have a 1 in 10 on the 308, we'll have a 1 in 8 on the 6.5 Creedmoor, and then a 1 in 9 on the 7mm Odd 8. The barrel swap process is actually easier than an AR-15. There's no gas system to worry about. The barrel interchangeable is done at the user level, or a tailgate or a garage swap as we call it. You're gonna loosen up your 2 quarter-28s on the bottom. That'll release the action from the stock. Then you'll be able to break the barrel nut free. That'll allow you to open up that barrel and swap it to a 308, 6.5 Creedmoor, 7mm Odd 8, depending on what your application is or what your fancy is that week. You just put it back into the receiver, tighten that barrel nut down, and then screw it back into the action. That way, every time you're repeating with that indexing pin, and you don't have to worry about your headspace because it's already predetermined your headspace from the factory with that barrel extension. And then the bolt is OD ground perfect, so you're right, your headspace might be out 2 10,000ths of an inch. The end of our barrel is a 5/8 24 thread, so you can put on whatever your favorite brake is, or if you want to throw on a suppressor attachment for your favorite can. We do have a thread protector that comes on those 5/8 24 in case you don't want to throw on a brake or a can. Basically protects that crown in case you throw it in the floorboard of the pickup truck.